Hello everyone, very good morning. On behalf of ACE Online, and I am Narendra. So today one more class, the SSC CGL examination is coming closer. We will prepare some of the very important questions. Let's straightway go to the class. Now here is a question, it is about the average. So there is a general method to answer this question, and there is a different number, fourth number and fifth number. The average of the entire 5 numbers is already given to you, that is 62, and average of the first 2 number is also given here. The average of the first 2 number is 59, and the average of the last 2 number is also given to you, and that is 63. And you are asked what is the third number. So this is what your question is. Find out the third number. So I know that there is a general approach here, that is 5 numbers are there. What will be the total of 5 numbers? That is 62 into 5, that's the total. From this total, if I take out the total of the first 2 number and last 2 number, I will get the answer. So that is from here, take out that's 59 into 2 and also take out 63 into 2. So here your answer lies. But is there any different methods are there to answer this question? We will go with the shortcut. And what is that shortcut? The shortcut over here I am talking is, here the overall average is 62. The first 2 number is, this is write down the 62. I need to find out the third number. As I need to find out the third number, take the difference between the first 2 average and the overall average. And the difference is 2. Difference is 3. So and I can see that this is less than the overall average. So if this is less, then here it should be added. How much will I add? That is the difference, the average difference is 3. And how many numbers? 2 numbers. So 3 into 2, 6. Okay. Now come to this average. So overall average is 63 and 62, and this average is 63. That means this average is more than the overall average. How much more? That is 1 more. For how many numbers? 2 numbers. So 2 into 1. If it is more, then my sign will be reversed in order to get the missing number. So that will become minus here, and the average is 1 less for 2 numbers. So 2 into 1 is 2. So by doing so, you directly get the answer. You don't need to go for these many calculations. So my friends, look at this one. That is 62 plus 6 and minus 2. That is nothing but 66. That's your answer. So I request you, please follow this approach. It's a very simple approach with a minimum calculation with no time. 10 seconds you can answer the question. So my answer is 66. Okay. Very good morning, Dhan Reddy. Very good morning, Anisha. Kirti madam, very good morning. Very good morning. Chaliye, so you understand this. I can avoid this entire calculation. So entire calculation can be avoided. With these 3 numbers, I can fix the middle number, the number which is left. Next one, the 17 numbers have an average of 74. So total numbers are 17. Its average is 74. The average of first 4 numbers, average is 67, 87. Right? And what is the overall average? The overall average is 74. And the last 12 numbers, the average is 69. This is first 4 number, and the last, how many numbers it is said? Last 12 numbers. And its average is 69. And you are asked to find out the 5th number. Did you notice that the total numbers are 17? And here if I add up these 2, you are getting 16. This is first 2 numbers and the last 12 numbers. So what is your missing number? Your missing number is 5th number. So you are asked to find out the 5th number. My friends, apply this method here. Don't follow this one. Apply this method. Within 10 seconds, you will be able to answer the question. I am giving 15 seconds to you. Here is your time. And answer it. Answer it. Sumit Pawar sir, very good morning. Very good morning. ये क्वेश्चन आपके लिए है सर. चलिए आंसर कीजिए. So 4 more seconds left. 4 more seconds left. Done. So I am sure everyone understanding this question. I request you please join with me. Lot of short tricks and the examination related question you will get here. Now I will be answering this question here. Look at this one. My overall average is 74 and first 4 number average is more. So let's first write down my overall average, which is 74, and this is how much more. This average is how much more. So I notice that this average is 13 more. 13 more. For how many numbers? 4 numbers. 13 into 4 is 52. So the sign will change over here, minus 52. And coming to the second part, this average 69. Did you notice that 69 average is less than the overall average? How much less? 5 less. So if it is less over here, then to find out the missing number, you need to reverse the sign, plus. And as it is 5 less, 5 into 60, 5 into 12, that is 60. So write down the 60 and your answer is ready here. Your answer is ready here, my friends. So 74 and that minus 52 and plus 60, that is plus 8. So my answer should be 74 plus 8, which is 82. With the least writing, in 10 seconds you can answer this type of questions. And this type of question comes in SSC CGL, all the examinations, and even banking also. Let's check the answer. The answer is 82. Is it not the minimum writing? Is it not? You can answer the question in 10 seconds. You can, my friends. You can. Okay. Sumit ji, just response your answer. I will move on to the next question. After that, the boards and streams, some short tricks are there. Please wait. The wonderful short tricks, you never ever get those short tricks or the shortcut in books. Moving next question. Here. The average of 11 results is 60. The average of first 6 results. So it says that first 6 results average is 58. Okay, I'm just writing the question in this part. And it says that the average of the last 6. The moment I am answering this question, you people know that these questions are frequently asked question in the exam. So we will do with the very short approach here. Now last 6 one. The last 6 is average is 63. So I will go with the shortcut here. You are asked to find out the 6th number. Did you notice that out of 11 numbers, if you take the first 6 numbers and the last 6 numbers, the 6th number is getting repeated. So how do I get the 6th number? So there is a general method and there is a shortcut. I am going with the shortcut over here. So my 6th number will be that take the overall average, which is 60. Learn it, my friends. The exam question comes and you can answer the question by 10 seconds. You can keep the watch and check it whether you can answer this question in 10 seconds or not after knowing this method. Now did you notice that this average is how much less? 2 less. For how many numbers? 6 numbers. So as I have to find out the repeated number, in the first 6 this number is there and the last 6 also this number is there. In this case we don't change the sign. I underline the word, we don't change the sign. So therefore what I am going to do here, that is my average is here how much less? 2 less. 2 into 6, which is 12 over here. So as it is less, therefore my sign should be minus here. So write down the sign as a minus here. If it is less than minus, in which case when you are finding out not the missing number, you are finding out the repeated number. So that is done. Now look at this part. This average is greater than the overall average. How much more? 3 more. So that means you have to place plus here. And if the average is 3 more, total will be how much more? So 3 into 6, which is 18. So 18 more. Now your answer is ready, my friends. So what is the 6th number? This is what the 6th number is. So that is minus 12 plus 18, that is plus 6. Then 60 plus 6, 66. With the minimum writing, you can answer the question. So 66, it's done. Your answer is D. Anyone answer the question? Anusha responses it. Sumit Pawarji, 66. Wow, well done, well done, well done. Okay, so we follow this method and wait for the boards and stream. You will learn a wonderful question over there. Now, next question. Can I ask you this question and I leave it for you to answer this question. It says that the average of 15 numbers is 72. I am just writing the question here. Average of 15 number is 72. Now the average of the first 8 number is 76. So first 8 number average 76. Okay. And the last 8 number average is also given to us is 64. And did you notice here, out of 15 numbers, if you are taking the first 8 number and the last 8 number, 8th number is got repeated. Now the question is, what is the value of 8th number? And here is your 15 second, my friends. Let's answer the question here. I am sure you will be able to answer this question. Okay, 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time up. Now I will answer this question here. Look at this. How do we answer this question? So as I need to find out the repeated number, therefore the sign will not change. So take the overall average, that is 72. And then if this is more, make plus here, write plus here. If it is less, write minus here in case of finding the repeated number. So here you notice that it is more, so put plus here. How much plus? This average is how much more than this average? 4 more. And for how many numbers? 8 numbers. So 8, 4 is 32. So you are adding 32 here. Now come to this average. This average is less than this average, therefore minus. And how much minus? This average is how much less? 8 less. For how many numbers? 8 numbers. So 8 into 8 is 64. So the total less Sumit Pawar is 64. That's your answer. Okay, I will give the 15 second from here. The 15 second is over. So that is 30 plus 32 minus 64 is minus 32. So from 72, if I take out the 32, you are getting 40 as an answer. Your option choice C. Okay. Okay. Good morning, Karunakar. Yes, sir. Very good morning, Karunakar. And Nagaraju, is it Nagarjun? Okay, very good morning, Nagarjun. Please wait. You will learn a very smart trick for boards and stream. Okay. Very happy, Nagaraju, you joined here. Now I am discussing some of the question. Yesterday I forgot to discuss this one when I was talking about simple interest and compound interest. We will answer this with the shortest method. Shortest method where you can answer this question with 10 to 12 seconds. Now first read it out. What is the question here? A person invests rupees X in a scheme A on compound interest at 16% per annum. For how many years? 2 years. That means you are expected to know this part. My friends, you are expected to know this part, that is 16% for first year, second year 16%, and next 16% of 16%, and the 16 square is 256, so 2.56. The overall for 2 years, it is 34.56, 32 plus 2. So this is what the figures you should mug up, so that it will save a lot of time in the exam. The moment it is said 16% per annum for 2 years, it is 34.54% for 2 years. 10% per annum, 21% for 2 years in compound interest. 20% per annum, 44% for 2 years. 15% per annum, 32.25% for 2 years. So mug up these figures. How easy it will be, look at this one. And he invests rupees X in scheme B at simple interest at 20% per annum for 3 years. So here you are getting what percentage? 20 into 3, you are getting 60% interest on X minus 2000. Okay, what is the question? The total interest earned given to you, find his total investment. So total investment is X plus X minus 2000. I will give you the method where you can answer it in 10 to 15 seconds. Okay. So I am giving 15 seconds for you to think about it. Just think about it. My young friends, I worked in Bank of Baroda as provisionary officer. Now आपका समय है. Now it is your time. Crack it. Opportunity is there. We will get into the banks or as central government. Okay, my friends. Easiest method I will discuss here. Now, what we need to do here. I know that you are paying that 34.5% interest on X and 54%, and I also know that you are getting 60% interest on X. So what is the total? The total will be that is 60 plus I am writing over here. My solution starts here, right? And when you are answer the question in the exam, so start from here. These all are the background information. So that is 60 plus 34.54. So the figure is there. Why should I write this one? Simply add this part. That is, I notice that 94.54, the 60 and this one. So 94.54% of X, 60% of X and 34.54% of X. The total is 94.54% of X. And that is 60% of 2000 also. So minus what is 60% of 2000? 1200. And that is given to you as how much? 17,250. So what will be 94.54%? So take this 1200 over here, it will become plus. So that is 0 and 5 and 4 and 8 and 1. So this is your 94.54x. So what you need to find out? You need to find out x. And once I get the x, I will get the x plus x, 2x minus 2000. So the x will be equal to this number must be divided by this number. 94.54. That's over, my friends. So now, as you notice that all the options are with the last zeros, that means this number will definitely get cancelled by this number. Definitely get cancelled. So let's check that how many times it is getting cancelled. Or here this one I need to find out 100% because this is a percentage. Please don't forget that. This is a percentage. So you have to find out 100% of x, that is x. So how much that will be? Let's cancel this and notice that how many times it goes. If I go with 5 times, how many times it will go? So 18450 divided by 94.54. So cancel this part. I am sure you will be able to cancel it and then multiply this by 100. Come on, my friends. 94.56. Yeah, that's right, Anusha. That's right. Now, I am sure you will be able to answer this question, my friends. I am sure you will be able to answer this question. So, here it is 32.56, no? Okay, I made a small mistake over here on writing the figure because 16 square is 256. So, it should be 6 here, 6 here. So, check that how many times it gets cancelled and then find out what is 100. So, shall I take it as a rough work over here? So, this is what the SBI PO exam. So, when this bank exam comes, you will find that the figure will be a little complicated or calculative. So, I will put the 2 0 over here, 18450 and place the 2 0 over here and divide it by 9456. This is your rough work. Then you see that it gets cancelled 2 times. No, it gets cancelled only 1 time. Can I take the 1 time over here? That is 9456. And then I get this is as 4 and this as 9 and this as 9 and this as 8. Then take this 0 over here and see how many times it gets cancelled. Then I notice that this is 89,000. Will it go for 9 times? Just check that. 9 6 is 54, carry 5, 9 5 45 plus 5 is 50, carry 5, and 9 we are multiplying 9 times. Okay, 9 4 9 6 54, carry 5, and 9 5 45 plus 5 is 50, carry 5, and 9 4 is 36 plus 5 is 41, carry 4, and 9 9 81, and 81 plus 4 will become 85. Now look at this one. Small calculation will be there when you are writing the PO examinations or the other exams. So here I get 36 over here, this is 8 here, and this is 4 here. Now look at this one. One more 0 is there. Place the 0 over here and check how many times it gets cancelled. I notice that with 5 times it gets cancelled. 5 6 is 30, carry 3, and 5 4 is 20. Okay, is it 5 6 is 30, carry 3. So are we getting the result here? Are we getting the result here? I think there may be a small, could be a small error over here, because it should get cancelled, then only I will get the 100%. And once I get the 100%, what happens here? Okay, look about this small typing error comes sometimes. So once I get the 100% and the x value by cancelling this, I think there is a small error in typing here which I did not check before coming to the class, because someone else types this on. So once I get this part, this percentage is equal to this much, then what is 100% of x? Then I will get the x value. Let's take that this is n. So you are asked to find out that what is the total investment? X plus x, that is 2x minus 2000. So my answer should be 2n minus 2000 should be my answer. That's over. Okay, I apologize for this, for typing this wrong number, because it will, are you understanding this? This is 60% is a simple interest we are getting here. 20 into 360, 60% of x, and minus 60% of 2000, which is this one. And here you are getting 16% rate of interest is there. That's right. So I remember that it is a mistake here. It should be 15%. It should be 15%. So allow me to now give you the very correct picture. So I will correct the question here, and don't miss this question. It is another thing that in place of 15%, it is typed as a 16%. I remember that part. Now 15%, that means for 2 years, how much the compound interest will be? Compound interest will be 32.25%. And 32.25%, how do you write? This is 1 by 4, and 4 to 8 plus 1 is 9, and 4 3 12, 129 by 4. This percentage is there. Yes, sir. Now I corrected the question. Now here you are getting 60%. 60% means 20% per annum for 3 years. So what is your overall percentage? The overall percentage is 129 by 4 plus 60, which comes 120 over here. 6 4 24, 240 over here, and 240, and when you add up this comes 369. Okay, so overall you are getting 369 by 4% is over. So 369 by 4% of x plus this 60% of minus 60% of 2000. So let's take this as a minus 1200, and which is given to you as 17,250 SBI PO prelim question. Now it is over. Now you know you need to get the 100% of x. Now look at this. When this number goes the other side, it will get added, And when it is get added, this 0 and 5 and 4 and 18,450. And did you notice that? Look at the beauty of the question, my friends. Look at this question. It is getting cancelled. Is it getting cancelled how many times? 5 times. 5 9 is 45, carry 4. And 5 6 30 plus 4 is 34, carry 3. And 3 3 with 5. 5 3 15 plus 3 is 18. Yes, it is getting cancelled. How many times? 50 times. So 50 into 4 is how much? That is 200. And 200 into 100 is how much? 20,000. Over, my friends. So you got the 100% of x is 20,000. So what will be my 2x? 40,000 minus 2,000. So 40,000, 2x is 40,000 and minus 2,000. So it comes 38,000. Here the answer is done. In the best possible way, we can answer these questions in this way. Look at this, 38,000 is there. Yes, yes. Dhanlakshmi, very good morning, Amma. Very good morning. So did you notice that if you know this part, with minimum calculation you can answer the question. Don't miss the next part, the boards and stream. The most important shortcuts will be discussed there. So it's done. Now coming over here, this is also of the SBI PO prelim of 2019. So what is this question is all about? Look at, my friends. What is the in what ratio should the type of jar costing rupees 54 kg be mixed in another jar of rupees 44 per kg so that by it gains 15% by selling it for rupees this much? Look at, you get some complicated question like this, which we have the easy method to answer it. And sometimes you get the stereotypic questions like this. And every exams you get this type of questions. I am sure you can answer the question, and here is your time. Answer it, my friends, answer it. I am sure you can answer the question. I am sure. Sumit Pawar, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. So, I am very happy you keep coming on. It is my duty to give you the right material, right approach. The time up. Now, this question, I know all you people will be able to answer this question. Here 15% profit is there. This is selling price. I will find out the cost price. That is 55.2 into cost price will be 100. And the selling price is given to us, which is 115, which is nothing but this is 20 and this is 23. And I am sure this number will get cancelled because the exam questions will be like that, where the numbers are getting cancelled, right? So here I go for 2 times, that is 46, and I get the 9 over here and 2 over here. How many times? 4 times. Yes, it gets cancelled 4 times, and 24 in 24. And over here, decimal is there, so 24 into 2, that I get a CP is a 44. And after that, 2:3. Arey wow, Sumit sir. I will check your answer. 2:3. My brother Sumit, you are fantastically you do it, sir. So this is a very stereotypic question. So you get some difficult questions like this, where we have the very easy method to approach if you know it, and we will have some stereotypic question also. So here onwards, I don't need to explain you because I know everyone knows it. That is 54 is the dearer one, and the cheaper one 44, not 44, the cheaper one, this is 48. Okay, let me correct this one. And this is 48. 24 into 2 is 48. So you will place that 48 over here, and you are getting the ratio 4 over here and 6 over here. And that's how you get the ratio of 2:3, which nicely did it. Nicely done, Anusha. Now, wait for the boards and stream question. Next, it's done. Now here, look at this part, boards and stream. What is the question asked in the exam? My friends, all the chapters we have to comfortable with the shortest approach. The difference between the downstream and upstream speed of a boat is 8 km per hour. Difference between downstream and upstream. And a boat travels 96 km upstream in 8 hours. 96 km upstream in 8 hours. So I get the upstream speed. What is the question? Find the speed of the boat in still water. This is a very simple and very ordinary question. Whoever knows ABCD of the boats and stream, they will be able to answer the question. So we know that when the boat is moving, I will take the another slide. So if the speed of, by default, we will consider the speed of boat as x and the speed of a stream as y. So if these two are known to us, what is the downstream when the boat is moving along with the stream, and that speed will be x plus y. What is the upstream? Dhanlakshmi, boat is moving against the stream. In that case, it is x minus y. This basic we know. And we also know one more fact, that if the downstream is given to us a km per hour, upstream is given to us b km per hour. So what is my x? The speed of the boat. Speed of the boat will be half of a plus b. And what is the speed of stream? Speed of stream will be half of a minus b. So we know these basic things. Now coming to this question, I will give 15 seconds for you to think about it. Yes, my friends, answer it. The difference is already given to you. 1 second. Anyone answer the question? Now I will answer this question here. Look at this part. Here 96 divided by 8. So 12, 8, 96. And what is this? Upstream. The upstream, that means x minus y. And the x minus y is given to us as 12. Okay. We know that difference between the downstream and upstream is 8 km per hour. So that means we have the a minus b, where a is the downstream speed and b is the upstream speed. So this is given to us as how many kilometers? 8 km. And in this SSC CGL, they ask that what is the y? What is y? That means what is the speed of a stream? Can you find it out? Speed of stream? Okay. Now let me tell you that in the previously what we have seen, the speed of the stream is half of the difference of upstream and downstream. So the upstream and downstream is 8. Difference of between upstream and downstream is 8. So half of 8, will that be? What is the question? The boat speed in still water. Boat speed in still water. So my requirement is not y. I need to find out x. I need to find out x. And the half of the difference will give you y. And the y is equal to 4, you know that. And x minus y is equal to 12. Then what is x? X is equal to 12 plus y. That means the x value should be 12 plus y. Y is 4. So your answer is 12 plus 4, which is nothing but 16. Okay. So here it is 16. Option choice B. Well done. Well done. It's a very simple question. No, I don't need any short tricks for answering this question. All information is given. But is that questions, every questions will be same? Let's check the next question here. So here, my friend, I picked up the question from this great book, Kiran publication, and I really admired. They have helped some lakhs of students to prepare their examination. I have a lot of regard for this publication. So here you can see one question. The time taken by a boat to travel 13 kilometers. I directly took the picture and posted here from this book. And there is a general method and there is shortcut here. We will learn shortcut. Now here a boat, the time taken by a boat to travel 13 kilometers downstream is same. Notice this word, same. This will play a very great role. Same, as the time taken by it to travel 7 kilometer, here it is 13 kilometer downstream and here 7 kilometer upstream. Time taken is same. The next one, if the speed of the stream is 3 kilometer per hour, then how much time in hours will it take to travel a distance of 44.8 kilometer in still water? So if you are completely new, then you can try this one, but still if you are completely new, you will have a problem to answer the question. So what is the general method to answer this question? So let me take this one. This is how that Kiran publication has explained it so nicely. Step by step you have to learn these methods, but in the examination this method will not work. So what is the shortcut for this? Anyone able to answer the question? So we will go with the shortcut method for this. Now for shortcut method, please see the same question here. Here for downstream 13 kilometer time is the same for upstream 17 kilometer. Now, and one more information is there to us, that the stream speed is 3 kilometer per hour. Then your question is, how much time it will take to 44.8 kilometer in still water? That means I need to find out the speed of the boat. So speed of the boat I will consider as x. That is what I need to find out. So here, did you see that the speed of the stream is there? Please watch it. You will never ever get these methods in any of the books. So please watch and share this one. The speed of the stream is there, 3 into, as I need to find out the speed of the boat. Now I will take the sum over here, sum of the distance travel, in a denominator difference of the distance travel. So what is the sum of the distance travel? That is 17 plus 13 plus 17, which is 30. So this is 30 by, what is the difference between the speed? That is 4, distance. The difference between the distance, that comes 4. Am I right? So this is going to give you the speed of the speed of the boat. So how much you are getting speed of the boat? The sum 13 kilometer downstream, and it's not 17. Let me check that this one. It is a 7. It is 7. So that is why I thought that what is happening over here. Look at the best and easiest method. So this is 7 here. Let me correct this one. This is 7 here. So 13 plus 7, that is 20. So I will get the 20 over here. That is sum. And what is the difference between the distance? The difference between the distance, 13 minus 7 is 6. So in the denominator, you are going to write 6 here. Let's write down the 6 and see how easy you will be able to answer it, my friends. So write down over here 6. What is 20? Sum of the distance covered. What is 6? The difference of distance covered. Now after that, you will get the speed of the boat. Now this gets cancelled 2 times and this gets cancelled 10 times. So you got the speed of the boat. Now it is asked that how much boat will travel, how much time boat will take to cover 44.8 kilometer in still water. That means with a speed of 10 kilometer per hour. And you know the answer now. So that is 44.8 divided by 10, and which is 4.48. That should be your answer. So do we have any 4.48? So this 48 can be written as 48 by 60. This gets cancelled with 12 4 times and 12 5 times. So my answer should be 4 by 5. Do we have anywhere answer 4 by 5? 1 minute. We are working on this question. Yes, 4 by. Okay. Did I go anywhere wrong? Okay, that's right. The small calculation error is there here. So this is nothing but divided by 444. 44.8 divided by 10. In other words, I will take out the decimal and place one more 0. That's over. So with this you cancel this one. With 4 I notice that 1, 1 and 2. With 4 this is 25. So with 25 when you divide this one, this is 4 times and the remainder is 12 and 12 by 25. So my answer should be 4 12 by 25. So do we have any answer? Yes, we have an answer. Can you notice, my friends, that how easily we can answer this question? So if you go with the book method, it is nothing wrong. They will explain all the things in a detailed way. But when we answer the questions, so this is how simple it is. So once again, I will explain this one because I want you people to know this is previous year paper of SSC CGL. So here to get the stream speed is given to us. To get the boat speed, we will use this figure 3 into sum of the distance covered, that is this is 3 kilometer and this is 7 kilometer. So that is sum is 20 and the difference of 13 and 7 which is 6. This will give us the speed of the boat. And the speed of the boat I am getting 10 kilometer per hour. And you are asked to find out how much time it will take to cover 44.8 in still water. So therefore my answer should be 448 divided by 100 as I eliminate the decimal. So when I simplify this, we are getting this one as 412 by 25 is my answer. Option 4. Okay. I'll give one question for you to answer it. Now, look at this question. Here the speed of the boat in still water. This is again the previous, this is R.S. Agarwal who helped, his book all over India is very famous. So the speed of the boat in still water is 10 kilometer per hour. Speed of the boat is given this time. The previous question, the speed of the stream was given. Now in this question, in this book, the question number 24 and its solution. So here the speed of the boat in still water is given to us 10 km per hour. And the boat travels 28 km downstream and 14 km upstream at the same time. Same time. The time ratio is 1:1. Okay. Now the speed of the stream is, in the previous question, speed of the boat. Now here, speed of the stream. So here is the answer. Yes, it's very well explained, but we have a shortcut. Let's understand this shortcut. The same question is placed over here. As we have the speed of the stream, then this 14 will come over here into, as if you have to find out the this 10 km per hour is the speed of the boat. So what you need to do here is, speed of the boat is given to us, which is 10. Now this time into, you have to take the difference in numerator and sum in denominator. That's all. So if you have to find out the speed of the stream, take the sum in numerator, difference in denominator. If you have to find out the speed of the I'm sorry, in the previous questions what we have worked out. So we have the speed of the stream. I need to find out the speed of the boat. But if we have given over here, the speed of the boat is given, and if we need to find out the speed of the stream, then reverse that. Take the difference of the distance. The difference is here 26 kilometer and 14 kilometer. What is the difference? The difference is 12. And what is the sum? The sum is 26 plus 14. that gives us 40. And this 3 gives us, that's 4 times, and then 3. This is speed of the stream. Speed of the boat is already I know, and this is speed of the stream, which by default we consider y. You got it? Okay. Now, what is the question? The question is, what is the speed of the stream? And the speed of the stream is 3 km per hour. So, do we have any option 3 km per hour? Option choice C, 3 km per hour. That's all. So, finally, what you are expected to, my friends, here the shortcut of this is if the speed of the boat you need to find out, then write down the speed of the stream, and sum of the distance by difference of the distance. In which case, if you have to find out the speed of the boat. What if you have to find out the speed of the stream? If the speed of the boat is given, so the speed of the boat into difference of the distance by sum of the distance. I request you to please take the screenshot or write down, or later also you can write down here. I will show you multiple questions in SSC CGL, including banking exams, which were based on that, which we can answer it in a fraction of second. You can see that how much is the equation framing and how much we are writing here. So, please write down this part, and then I am moving forward here. Look at this one. This is for you. Answer this question. It says that speed of the stream is 6 km per hour. Look at this part. Speed of the stream is 6 km per hour. Stream speed is given to us. And then it takes equal time to travel 210 km downstream and 43 km upstream. So what is the boat speed in still water? Okay, Anusha, thank you. Sir, it is 7K. Yeah, that's right. Come on. Will you able to answer this question? Shall I give you the time? 15 seconds. And I am sure for questions like this, 15 seconds is sufficient. Okay. Go ahead. Answer this. I am just looking for your comment. Yes, my friends. Go on. Okay. Now, I can notice that this answer should be 9. Why this answer should be 9? The speed of the boat in still water. That means I need to find out x. So here we have the speed of the stream, which is x into. Now I need to find out the speed of the boat. If you have to find out the speed of the boat, which is greater than speed of the stream. So write down the sum here and the difference here. Because the speed of the boat will be greater than the speed of the stream. Sum will come in numerator, difference will come in denominator. So let's take the sum here. That comes how much? 210 kilometer and 42 kilometer, that is 252 kilometer. 252. And what is the difference of these two? 210 minus 10, that comes 32. So if you take out 32, 168. So I am getting here 168. And this will give us the speed of the boat. Okay. So now you can find it out. I am sure you will be able to do it, my friends. So let's answer the question. Here you get this one as how many times with 3. I noticed that With 6, can I cancel this one? Yes. So 6, 2 is 12. And the next 6, 8 is 48. And with 28, can I get cancel this one? I think it gets cancelled 9 times. 9, 8, 72, carry 7. And 9, 16, 9 to 18 plus 7 is 25. Yeah, that's right. So the speed of the boat is 9 km per hour. That's good. Okay. Now I will take you to the next question. Here, that's a speed of the boat is given. And you should know that speed of the, I need to find out the speed of the stream. And speed of the boat is always greater than speed of the stream. So what you have to do, you have to find out the speed of the stream, which is y, and y is equal to speed of the boat, which is 8, into the time taken to travel 156, and here 36 km, the time is same. So that means I will take the difference over here, that is 120, and I will take the sum in the denominator, that is 12, carry 1, and that is 18 plus 1 is 19. So you are getting the speed of the stream. Anyone answer the question? Sumit Pawar. Okay. Let Sumit Pawar has answered it. Check his answer is correct or not. I will wait for 15 seconds for the rest of the people to respond. Come on, my friends. Come on. Mr. Rahul. Okay. Time up, and your answer is now, I think the option placed is wrong. Look at this one. So 8, 2 is 16, and then gets a 32 I get. So 8, 4. So 120 when divided by 24, it is 5, Mr. Sumit, and option choice A. Option choice A. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well done, well done, well done. Okay. Hope it's clear to everyone. Now, I'll move on to the next question. What if the time is not same? No, you are always prepared for time is same, so you are applying the shortcut over here. But what if the question comes in this way? That is, the speed of the boat is 12 km per hour. The ratio of the time taken by boat to travel 90 km downstream and 81 km upstream is 2:3. The time is not equal here. So we have to get ready for this situation also. Then the question is, find out the speed of the stream. Think of this question. I will give 15 seconds to you just to think of this. Then we will answer this question with a short approach. Okay. Now, what is the way to answer this question? I will take the speed of the boat over here, 12. Please remember that I need to find out the speed of the stream. I need to find out speed of the stream. So, in numerator, I will take the difference. In denominator, I will take the sum. Now, am I directly taking the difference of 81 and 90? No. Previously, we have done it because the time ratio was 1:1. So, 1 into 90 is 90. 1 into 81 is 81. But in this case, the ratio is different. So, here 90 km travels, and here 81 km travels, and the ratio is 2:3, time ratio. This is distance and this is time ratio. So, go for cross multiplication over here. So, you are getting that 270 over here, and you are getting how much? 162, 162 here. Now, I need to take the difference of these two. Notice this point, or else I will not be completely giving you a training. If there is a change in the time ratio, how do we respond? Now, we will take the difference of these two, and which is, I notice that 108. So, write down 108, and take the sum of these two. And the sum of these two is, this is 2 and 6, 7 is 13, carry 6 plus 7, 13, carry 1 and 4. This will give you the speed of the stream. Now you can answer the question. So let's check that. Anyone answered it? Anyone answered it? 3 km per hour. Arey, Sumit is so active, so active. Let me check that whether Sumit is correct or not. 3 km per hour he says. Now you understood, my brother Sumit. I can see that this gets cancelled over here. How many times? 4 times. And 12 divided by 4, you get 3. So speed of the stream is 3 km per hour. That's right. Option choice C. So if the ratio is 1:1, that was there in the previous exam question. If they change the ratio, this should be the approach. This should be my values where I will take the difference. And how do I get the values here? Cross multiplication. Well done, sir. So next I am moving to the next question. Look at this one. It is a learning point. That's the same question I discussed here. So I can move on. One more question from R.S. Agrawal book. Look at the question here. A boat covers 24 km upstream and 36 km downstream in 6 hours. Done? The next it says it covers 36 km upstream and 24 km downstream in how many hours? That is 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours, that is 13 by 2 hours. Now the question is, what is the speed of a stream? Very commonly asked question, very frequently asked question, and most important question for boats and stream. Now if I look at, this is what the typed version of the same question, and this is what the solution. I took the screenshot from R.S. Agrawal book. So you have to go with all these equations and finally find out the speed of the stream is 12. But can we afford this in the exam? No. Is there any shortcut for this? Yes, definitely. You will learn right now. So let's move on. What is the shortcut for this? Now look at this one. This is 24 and 36. This is upstream, and here this is upstream, 36. So what is the ratio of 24 and 36? This ratio comes 2:3. And what is the distance covered over here for downstream? Here the downstream distance in the first case, downstream distance is 36 km. And here the downstream distance is 24 km. Downstream distance, 24 km. Using this data, we will get the downstream. How do we get the downstream over here? So we are going to get, I can see that 3 km per hour is the previous question. Yes, my friends, it is a previous question. So now what I will do is, here multiply these two. Cross multiplication. Learn this part. You will avoid lot of calculation here. So what is this multiplication comes? That comes 108, and here it comes 48. These all are the downstream distance. You will get the downstream speed. So you are understanding how did we get the 2/3? I will explain if needed. Then this is 36 km downstream and 24 km upstream. We have taken the ratio of this and gone for cross multiplication. Now what is next? Anyone answer the question? 2.5. Rahul, wow, well done. Well done, sir. So what we are going to do here is, now you take the difference of this. You take the difference of this. So what is that difference is? So 108 minus 48. This is the difference. Okay, anyone else answer the question? Anyone else answer the question? Okay, not an issue. Now, after that, what we do over here is, this is the time, 6 hours is the time. And here in the second case, that is 13 by 2 hours is the time. So, we are going to multiply these two. How do we multiply these two? So this is 6 hours and 6 into 3. In the first case it is 6 hours and the second case it is 13 by 2 hours. Again here go for the cross multiplication. That is 3 into 6 is 18 minus 2, this is 13 by 2. This is 13. This will give you the speed of the stream, speed of downstream. Speed of downstream. I will explain this once again. Don't worry, because this is a very important question. Finally, what you get here? This is 60 and this is 5, which is 12. This 12 km per hour is a downstream speed. Okay. What is my downstream here? Distance 36 km. So when you divide this 36 km by 12, then how many hours it comes? 3 hours. So if you take out 3 hours, because this is 3 hours time. If you take out 3 hours from 6, how many hours is left? 3 hours is left. Okay. This 3 hours is taken to cover 24 km upstream. So speed of upstream will be this 24 divided by this 3 hour, that comes 8. So this is your speed of downstream and this is speed of upstream. You need to find out the speed of current. And the speed of current will be half of the difference between the speed of both downstream and upstream. What is the difference? The difference is 4. So when you divide this, 2 should be your answer. Now look at this one. What was answered over here? They got the y over here 12, x over here 12. Look at this one. X is 8, y is 12. So the difference is 4 divided by 2. The answer is 2. So my answer to this question will be 2. If you give me permission, I will once again explain you what this all about. Right? Erasing it, because learn it, it's a very important question and people spend lot of time to answer this question here. Now here there's 24 km upstream and here 36 km upstream. So this 24 by 36, that gives the ratio of 2:3. And what is the downstream distance covered? 36, and here the downstream speed is 24. There is 36 and 24. And what is the time taken in the first case? 6 hours, and here it is 13 by 2 hours. Here 6 hours and 13 by 2 hours. This is, I copied the fact from the question. Now I am answering the question. Please focus it. If you don't understand, feel free to ask me this question. Now I am going to multiply this part, and how much this one? This I will get the speed of this is upstream. I am getting the speed of downstream, because this is what the downstream distance I have taken. So the speed of downstream is equal to 108 minus, multiply this part over here 48 divided by, multiply this 3 into 6, that is 18, minus multiply this over here, that is 13. You are getting the speed of downstream. Now you find out that this is 60 by 5, which is nothing but 12 km per hour is the speed of downstream. Now here it's total 24 km upstream plus 36 km downstream. The total time is 6 hours. That is given in the question. So if you notice that for 36 km how much time it will take, then the downstream speed is 12. 36 divided by 12, it takes 3 hours. So if you take out the 3 hours, the other side, it another 3 hours, 6 minus 3, that's 3 hours. So this 24 km upstream, it takes 3 hours. Then what is the speed of upstream? 24 divided by 3, that is 8. The same thing is here, R.S. Agarwal has done 8 km and 12 km with these calculations. Now what I am going to do now? So I need the speed of current over here. The speed of current, that is y, which is equal to half of the speed of downstream and speed of upstream difference. So this is 8 and this is 12. The difference is 4. So that comes 2. That's over. With a minimum effort, you will be able to answer the question, which is 2 km/h. Hope my friends you understood it. Rahul, please tell me, is this clear? Sumit, Dhanlakshmi, Safi, Harsha, very good morning, sir. Yes, is this clear? I'm looking at your option. If you give me the green signal, I'll move forward. I'll give one more question for you to answer it. Is that clear? Any comment, please? Any comment, please? So, okay. Now, here, next question here. Similar type of question. What is this question is? A boat goes 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream. Now, I am writing the whole thing over here in order to make you understand the question here. 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream, and the total time taken is 10 hours. Okay, next one, 13 hours to go for 40 km upstream. This is what the question is. 40 km upstream and 55 km downstream. And how much total time taken for that? It is 13 hours. 13 hours. You are asked to find out what is the speed of the boat in still water. I will start it, and after some time I will give a pause so that you can answer the question here. Now I will take the ratio of this. And what is that ratio? 3:4. And I will take this distance, that is 44 km downstream and 55 km downstream. This will give us the speed of downstream. And the time taken for the whole is 10 here and 13 here. Now, what we do here to get the speed of downstream? We go for a cross multiplication over here. We go for a cross multiplication over here. Okay, let's do this one. 44 into 4 is 4 4 16, carry 1, and 16 and 1 17. And minus, we take the difference here, minus then 3 into 55. So that is 3 5 is 15, and 15 and 1 16. Divided by, what we do here, 4 into 10 is 40, and 3 into 13 is 39. That's what. So now look at this part. Here I am getting 11 and here 1. So this 11 km/h is the speed of downstream. So in this downstream, if you divide this distance by speed, you will get the time, which is 4 hours. From total time, if you take out 4 hours, then you will get from 10 hours, if you take out 4 hours, you left with 6 hours. This 6 hours is the time to travel 30 km upstream. So what is the speed of upstream? Speed of upstream will be 30 divided by 6. That is 5 km/h is the speed of upstream. Now I know the speed of downstream and the speed of upstream. So if they ask that what is the speed of the boat, the speed of the boat is half of the sum of the speed of upstream and downstream. So what is that sum? 5 plus 11, which is 16. Then my answer is 8. So this is what the speed of the boat. By default, we call it as x. It's a little heavy question, but it's very important question. Okay, that clear? So my answer over here should be 8 km/h. Right, my friends. So please revise these questions. Do I left with some time? No, the time is up. Time is up. So therefore, because it's a 1 hour class, so after that the another class is scheduled. So tomorrow I will again discuss couple of very frequently asked question, my friends. So please join me. I am very happy all you people are learning. Please join me 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay. Thank you very much and wish you all the best, and special thanks to Sumit Pawar and of course to everyone. And on behalf of ACE Online, wish you all the best.